Happy Friday, everyone. Your Vegas Nation crew here, Cassie, Soto, and Vinny Bonsignore. Let's give Vinny Bonsignore here a round of applause, making it through a week, almost a week of the new NFL League year, bringing us some great content at VegasNation.com. Vinny, we went ahead and heard from the newest Las Vegas Raiders, including John Brown, Solomon Thomas. We also heard from Kenyon Drake and Yannick Ngakoue. That's how we say it now. I had to ask. Unique is how you say your new defensive end. First name, Raider Nation, out there for you, Yannick Ngakoue. Vinny, in all seriousness, these guys won the press conference. It's one thing, though, to win the press conference and another thing to win on the field. What did you think about what they had to say and the potential and the talents that they're bringing now to the Las Vegas Raiders?
Yeah, and as far as the winning of the press conference aspect of it, just talking to some people over in Henderson at the facility, they're impressed with the level of human being that they're bringing in as well too, and I think that came across with Yannick Ngakoue and Solomon Thomas and John Brown and Kenyon Drake when we talked to him today. But as far as on the field and going specifically to that defensive line, the addition of Ngakoue and Thomas and Quentin Jefferson and bringing back Jonathan Hankins and restructuring Carl Nassib's contract today, and along with Max Crosby and Cleve Farrell and Mo Hurst and Kendall Vickers and David Irving. What I guess the point that you probably see where I'm going with is there's a lot of players now, and there's a lot of talent, and there's a lot of versatility, there's a lot of proven production, and still some upside in some of those guys. And I think the competition level now has increased twofold at that position. It's lighting a fire that you probably haven't seen in this unit in a long time. And that's going to put people on notice. It's going to create competition. It's going to light a fire. And the Raiders hope that it's going to all result in just a rise in play.
Well, the defense looking a little bit better already than last season, Vinny. I'm sure Raider Nation is excited to hear that. Well, one thing that stood out to me from today's press conferences was when John Brown was asked the question of what sort of points he took into consideration when joining the Raiders. Let's go ahead and listen to what he had to say.
I had to think about my career because I actually turned down, more money to come here. And, I felt like it was the best decision for my career. So I had to put everything else aside and had to try to decide what will make me happy at the end of the day.
Well, Vinny, you heard it there. He says he did take less money to join the Raiders. He had other offers out there, but wanted to come to Las Vegas. What do you think that says about him and his character and obviously the consideration of his future?
Well, all he has to point to is Nelson Aguilar. Nelson Aguilar came here last year on a veterans minimum deal, just a little over $1 million. Can you believe that? And he blew up. And what happens is he signs a 2-year contract for $26 million. So you do the math. And so I think that, he understands coming to John Gruden's offense, the kind of quarterback he's going to be playing with Derek Carr surrounded by Darren Waller and an improving Henry Ruggs and Josh Jacobs and Kenyon Drake now and on and on and on. That he's going to have an opportunity to put up some numbers and put himself in a better position to get paid when that day comes again. So he's betting on himself a little bit, taking a little bit less money to go to a place where he feels he's going to be able to shine.
Well, today was really a big day introducing all of these guys to the media and to the fans on Twitter. It's sort of like recapping, what they've done so far. But do you think that this is it for the Raiders in free agency and maybe it's full steam ahead for the draft, or are they just getting going and there's a lot more to expect?
I don't think they're getting going. I think that they're closing in on, a couple of targets at more than anything, the secondary and maybe right tackle, although there's some draft options at tackle. So they're not done. But, I think the bulk of their work has been completed. Now they got to just go out and get that free safety, a backup cornerback. We'll see what happens at slot cornerback and certainly at right tackle.
All right, Vinny. Well, thank you as always for the updates. Maybe enjoy yourself this weekend a little bit. Take some time off.
I'll try. You too. You too.
Thank you so much. Well, go ahead and read everything about the Raiders at VegasNation.com. And as always, give Vinny a follow on Twitter. He brings us up to the second information at Vinny Bonsignore. Thanks so much for watching.